does Fortnite need an extraction shooter game mode? In my personal opinion, yes. I think Fortnite needs an extraction mode because there needs to be another mode in this game that can actually contend with Battle Royale as its main mode, right? There's not a single mode inside of Fortnite that is more popular than Battle Royale. I think the second most popular mode, if I can remember, and somebody don't flame me in the comments, I think, well, like the other, I mean, well, you know, speaking on that logic, it's like, what, Steal the Brain Rot, 100K plus players or something like that, right? Every day. I think it even got like 1 million players at one point, or 600,000. Correct me if I'm wrong. Tell me the max amount of players that game mode got. But honestly, that's the only thing, right? Is like the Fortnite Robloxification or whatever like that. But a Epic Games sponsored mode, what is it? I mean, not Festival, Rock Racing is dead. All the other game modes are dead. Save the World is somehow still a little bit alive. Delulu has been completely dying. There really isn't another mode that Fortnite players are playing that's, you know, actually Epic Games other than the main Battle Royale modes. And I think it's time that it needs an extraction shooter, right? And especially an extraction shooter. And I'll tell you the reason for that after this guy dies. Bro thought I couldn't see him. Okay, just expose yourself like that. That was very smart. But why do I say an extraction mode, right? Why don't I say a different mode? Anything else, why does it have to be an extraction mode? And if you don't know, I know a lot of people don't know what extraction shooters are even, are. And let me tell you what an extraction shooter is, right? An extraction shooter is kind of, it is a little bit similar to Battle Royale, right? They're definitely not two polar opposites. They got some similarities, right? Go onto the map, you loot, you kill people, etc., right? But the difference with an extraction shooter is you have this like locker kind of like this UI of in-game weapons, right? This is a brief sum down, by the way, right? Brief little summary. And the items you collect in the game, you can actually bring to your locker. So let's say, for example, I collect all this stuff in my inventory. If I die here, it can either go back to my in-game locker if I put in like a safe pocket or something, or if I die, then people could take my loot, right? And for example, like rare is blue and, you know, you have all the same rarities and stuff. This is how much more in-game currency it's worth, right? And the more rarity of what people actually want, right? And I could spawn in with the loot if I wanted to, take it with me in game, but if I die, then I lose the loot. You could sell it for like in-game currency, but not like V-Bucks. I'm talking about like in-game currency you can use like to actually buy stuff from like an in-game shop to buy in-game items with. Nothing to do with V-Bucks. And it's a pretty addicting model, to be honest, honestly. I'm not even gonna lie, it actually is. And then when you get a whole bunch of loot, you exfil, right? You go to an exfil point, whether it be a chopper. Fortnite actually did a mode like this before called the Escape LTM. I'm pretty sure it was called. It was actually fun. It was probably like one of the best Fortnite LTMs, and rest in peace LTMs, but it was a really fun LTM in my personal opinion. A lot of people want that mode to come back, and it was like Fortnite's first extraction, you know, shoot at extraction shooter. And you might say like, oh, what's the point? So you go and you grab loot and then you dip, right? And that's it. No, that's not it. It's addicting because if it was just that, you could see how it could get boring, right? But what makes the extraction shooter genre actually fun and addicting to play is the funny moments, right? Like killing people and stuff like that. You're like, okay, how does killing people do anything like that? Because it has proc chat. If an extraction shooter doesn't have proc chat, the game's just dead. Like, no one's playing an extraction shooter unless it has proc chat. That's why a game called Marathon was doing very bad, because it did not have proc chat. But now it does have proc chat. When it comes out, it's going to have proc chat. It's been revealed as having proc chat. And that makes the game addicting. You have all these people, content creators like the Burnt Peanut getting popular. He's getting really popular, by the way. Really, really popular, really fast. And people are calling art creators like the next Fortnite, basically, right? And honestly, it is. You have Nick830, you have Ninja, you have all these people, typical gamer. All these people are playing art creators because Fortnite is getting boring, because people are getting bored of the Fortnite Battle Royale genre. It's been years, man. It really has been years. And Fortnite, it's got to switch it up, honestly. Should Battle Royale continue being Fortnite's main mode? And I was even going to make a video kind of like that. I wasn't going to do that. I was going to be talking about an extraction shooter. But now that I'm thinking about it, does Battle Royale even have a place anymore? Like at what point is Battle Royale just outdated? Like, it's a game that nobody does anymore. Because you look at it, right? Fortnite has been dominating the Battle Royale market objectively for years. There's not a single Battle Royale contender on the planet. It killed Warzone. It killed Apex. It killed Battlefield RedSec. It killed all these Battle Royales. The latest Battle Royale that came out was Splitgate, and Splitgate 2's Battle Royale is dying. No one's playing it even. No one's even playing regular Splitgate 2. Fortnite is killing all these Battle Royales because of collabs and because Fortnite is just so addicting and fun that the Battle Royale market is just dominated by Fortnite, right? But at what point are you going to say, okay, you made Fortnite into a Roblox, like Fortnite isn't Battle Royale anymore, right? Fortnite is now a experience. It's anything you want is Fortnite, right? At what point do you say Battle Royale isn't just our main priority? And I guess you could say it has been the main priority. UEFN and Creative has been technically, I think, more of a priority internally. But we all know that Battle Royale is really what holds, you know, what people are installing Fortnite for is mainly for Battle Royale, even though like Steal the Brain Rod, shit like that has been getting millions of people playing. The main aspect of Fortnite is still Battle Royale. It's been like that for years since its launch. Or not since its launch, since whatever, late 2017. When I try to copy PUBG and H1Z and all those games. At what point are you gonna lay that down and make a different mode the main priority and the main staple of Fortnite? Honestly, Fortnite has been coming out with these separate modes, but none of them could really take the cake. Like you look at like Festival and that's been dead. Rocket Racing is completely dead. I don't even know if it's available anymore. Let me know down in the comments. Is it still available? I have no idea. But all these game modes are dying. Delulu has been really fun. That's been dying too because it's just proc chat and it's like they make it like a social thing. They don't make it like regular Battle Royale with proc chat. It's like this weird just mode where you just team up with people and kill everybody. There's no, and like 6 people can win and it's like there's no incentives to really play it, honestly. Just for like the funny moments. That's the only reason I play it. At what point are you going to say, okay, something needs to change? And in comes the extraction shooter genre. Hopefully this guy doesn't snipe me in the forehead. Oh my god, I'm so sick of snipers. I'm just so sick of snipers, bro. I remember when snipers were in the game. It was just so much fun when those snipers were in the game. It really was. He probably still thinks I'm there, hiding over there. But honestly, yeah. I think if Fortnite made an extraction shooter, and we're talking about like an extraction shooter specifically, the reason why I'm not talking about any other game is because I don't think there could be another type of game genre out right now that Fortnite could really do to keep its popularity and to actually replace Battle Royale with, or at least contend with it, with the player counts like millions playing it and installing the game for that mode. Like they probably thought Lego was going to be like that and it just died immediately. I would say that extraction shooter is definitely the only mode, as I said, and that if Fortnite does an extraction shooter, it will replace Battle Royale. It will replace Battle Royale, right? And that's because extraction shooter is more than a Battle Royale. Objectively, it's more. With Battle Royale, you go into a game, you kill people, and then you either win or lose. There's no keeping your items. There's no trade market. There's none of that. It's basically just, it's like the same thing over and over and over again, right? Objectively, it is, right? And it can get boring fast. And from a content space, that's boring because, like Nick A30 said in a tweet, the only reason people watch Fortnite Battle Royale videos, unless it's this catered Mr. Beast BS drama or updates, if they're not watching because of any of that shit, the only reason they're watching is for like a win, and that's pretty much it. That's the only goal in games in Fortnite right now is to be getting a win. I mean, or watching collabs. Like that's pretty much it, right? That's the only thing holding Battle Royale up right now, by the way, is collabs. But it's really getting a win. That's the only thing the viewers watch Fortnite matches for, is getting a victory royale. There's no saving items. There's no funny moments. Really, I mean, the funny moments are from your perspective, in my personal opinion, where you might find something that's funny, but the viewer ain't. But the viewer is not, because they're not the one playing the game, right? They can't hear the other player. They can't see the other player the same way you are, right? And that's just how it is. There's no voice prox chat in the game. So there's no this extreme funny moments that like kind of like Arc Raiders has, where it's extremely funny. And you have like the burnt peanut doing all these funny moments and stuff and these clips. That's gone in Fortnite right now. And every game's the same, right? So I think if they did an extraction shooter, it'd actually be a very big success. Because the fact that you can save items and have this whole like GUI of trading items with people, dropping loot for other loot, selling items for like this in-game currency to buy other in-game items with, and then keeping everything what we know about Fortnite now, like bringing your skins, bringing your cosmetics into a extract shooter like that. I think it'd be a very big success, and I think it's time. I think it's time Fortnite changes their main model. I really do think it is. I think Battle Royale has kind of served its purpose for long enough. It's been dominating for too long. It's like that meme where like all the people love playing. Like it's kind of like that meme where people have like that thing on their head, and as soon as like the companies take it, they don't like it anymore. But in this example, Fortnite did it and just like beat the crap out of all the other companies, and now everyone's just like sick of it. But I think if Fortnite did Extraction, just like it did with Battle Royale, it could definitely just blow the doors out of all these companies and actually be a really big contender. Alright, like let me know down in the comments below, what do you guys think about Fortnite doing Extraction mode? Like I really want to know what your guys' thoughts on it. I think an Extraction mode will just single-handedly change the whole game. Even the gaming industry too. And when these other games slow down, Fortnite will continue being as popular because of everything what we love about Fortnite, where like the collabs and stuff, and how like the items and everything works. Speaking on that, I don't know if they did an extraction shooter, if they would do it like kind of realism, because every extraction shooter is realistic, right? You just think of like Escape from Tarkov, Marathon that's coming out, Arc Raiders, all of them have like this kind of realism aspect to it, the way how like the guns work and stuff. So that does scare me if Fortnite does it like the Fortnite style, of like the goofy style. I don't know if it could work because it's still going to be super sweaty with people running around, even though there's like no builds. There might be a builds extraction mode. That would actually be weird. That's actually kind of smart now that I think about it, because that's what Fortnite did at the beginning, where it changed the Battle Royale genre when they added building. So like building plus extraction, that's like a weird mix. I don't know about that. Kind of reminds you of like how PUBG's doing this extraction X Battle Royale mode that I think it's pretty sure it's dying as well. But yeah, I think the main aspect would probably be like a no builds mode. And I think it could rival. It really could rival other games. And I think that's what it needs right now for the game to survive and to get people to actually watch Fortnite content again. There needs to be more of a reason to play and the reason to keep coming on every day, rather than just hopping into the game, dying, killing people, dying over and over again. People find that boring to watch, and I totally get it. If you have a GUI where you're saving items and everything's fun to keep and fun to play, then and a reason to actually watch, and then you have a proc chat too. There has to be proc chat. If there's an extraction shooter game mode and no proc chat, you have a very big problem right there. My personal opinion, proc chat should be global in Fortnite. It should be global. The only way to turn proc chat off is for creators and for like your own, like, you know, your own game. You can turn proc chat off if you don't want your kids saying the N-word. But the entire game should have proc chat. Like right now, there should be proc chat on right now. I should be able to talk to people in game and actually make funny moments. And they might be seeing Arc Raiders of like the reception Arc Raiders is getting and the popularity of it. They might say screw it and just make proc chat global in Fortnite. And I know people would say, oh, but then people are going to team and say stuff, and I don't want kids saying the N-word. Then turn it off. Like, that's just going to be how it is. Fortnite viewership is dying. You gotta do something, man. You can't keep doing this Fortnite motto anymore. People are getting sick and tired of it, and people are getting bored. Gotta have funny moments every single game and something to actually look forward to. All right, let's try to go behind this dude and kill him. Also, the storm is like lightning fast. Calm down, storm. Oh my god, they still didn't change it. Let's see what this dude is. What this duty is. I just tabbed out my video game. My game just crashed. All right, that's the video. My game literally just crashed. That's funny. We're talking about how bad Fortnite is right now and my game crashes. All right, what do you guys think? I'll see you in the next one.